It's delicious, but definitely different. It also has crispy little pork as well. Is probably the most popular place to see in Chiang Rai. It's definitely its own thing. Good morning from Chiang Rai. We're in a small city just 3 hours north of Chiang Mai, and this city is known to have hundreds of temples, fantastic mountainous landscapes, and traditional Lanna or northern Thai food that you can't find anywhere else. So of course, the first thing we're gonna do is go have breakfast. You do not know how excited I am to be here. That's because we arrived last night and started off strong in Chiang Rai. We had martaba, which is like a roti or almost like a crepe that you can find all over Asia. And we found a place that locals love. It was packed, so good. But a lot of people told me to go to the night market to have local food. And we went there, and maybe I was looking in the wrong place, but the food court was actually just regular stuff. It was really disappointing. I had a list of things I wanted to eat and nothing was there. So this spot is the oldest or longest running place serving Khao Soi. Now you're thinking, Khao Soi, I could eat that in Chiang Mai. But actually here in Chiang Rai, they have their own version, and that reflects just the local diversity of the culture and also their cooking techniques. And so here it is light. You won't find the coconut milk, which is really influenced by the south, not as spicy, and you can see it's a clear broth, but also there's pork. So very different from the traditional Chiang Mai Khao Soi that we had at Khao Soi Islam, which was beef. And of course, some coagulated pork blood. This is a simpler version, not a lot of garnishes. You will get the same similar typical lime, a red onion or shallot, and the pickled mustard greens. Delicious noodles. Ooh, and you know what? It's spicy. It's spicy. It's definitely different though. The spices are different. It doesn't have that like strong curry flavor that you get with the coconut milk. It's delicious, but definitely different. It also has garnishes of this crispy little pork as well. It's really good. All right, so this is a small family-run kind of place. It's the kind of place that we love eating at, right on the street. In addition to the Khao Soi, they don't not only have one, but they have several. So Alan was able to get a shrimp Khao Soi. They also have chicken and regular kind of Chiang Mai style pork. But the cool thing is they also have a lot of different dishes that are specific to Chiang Rai, including a green chili dip and a sausage that I believe is called Sai Ua. What makes it different, it is herbaceous. It's supposed to be a little bit more spicy than what you'll find in other areas. I think that's because they give you these sides of ginger. I guess if you want to eat a little bit of sausage, ginger, and this fresh cilantro. But I think it's smart just to actually start with this sausage. So fresh spices, lemongrass, all the things that are local. They warmed it up for me. It's very light, not too greasy, and just very herbaceous. It's really nice. So we're gonna stay here, have breakfast, get ready. We're eating a lot, but we have a full day ahead of us. First stop is to the most popular temple in Chiang Rai. Breakfast was fantastic. The people there were so nice. When we were done, I said to them it was pat mak, or too spicy, and they laughed at me. But they were really, really just such a nice couple. So I wish we had more time, or I had more of a stomach to eat more, because they had some really great dishes there. We've arrived arrived at the White Temple, which is probably the most popular place to see in Chiang Rai. A lot of people come here just on a day trip and they do this. This is the number one thing that they want to see. Now, the interesting thing is I think we are coming through the back because I don't see where we pay our entrance fee of 100 baht, but it is so busy. This is peak time, 10:30. It opens at 8 and I've heard that's when you're supposed to go, but we just couldn't do it. So we're going to embrace the crowds. Two things you should know is that this temple was actually started to be built in 1979. It is built by a local artist. The white represents purity. The use of glass represents wisdom. And there's a lot of other symbolism throughout that I will try to share as we see it, because this is so intricate and stunning. I can see already, and we haven't even gotten in, why it's so popular. Oh, this is so nice to be here. What do you think so far?
It's fresh. They keep in fresh because this is a religion site. And also, in my experience, in my old experience, is every temple has trees, and it's a beautiful trees, and it looks good.
So this actually isn't just like one temple, it's an entire complex. And Alan was actually just saying that the use of trees here, and that one of the things he really loves about temples is that they have so many beautiful trees. The landscaping is always really nice, and it's just a really nice place to walk through. It is November, rainy season has ended, and at 10:30 a.m. it is so hot. Interesting thing about this, we thought we were going to have to get Alan some elephant pants, but you can actually wear shorts here. I think probably if you're a man, you can wear shorts, although we did see women come out that had shorts on too, so I'm not really sure. I have a long, I don't know if you can see that, I have a long dress on and I'm covered up, not only to be respectful, but also because it's hot and I don't want to burn, and I'm wearing a hat. Alan was wearing a hat, I don't know where his went, but it's different for him, he's Indonesian. So right here is the most popular place to take a photo. So you come in the entrance and then you basically wait for your turn, because you will be in the light and the beautiful chapel behind us. So one of the things that you may hear over the PA is they are reminding people to be appropriate while they're here. I mean, this is a beautiful place, perfect for photos, but it still is a temple. And so we've been hearing over the PA them telling people not to jump. Jumping is not something you do here, no jumping Instagrams, and also to keep your shoulders covered. To enter the Ubusat, which is the main building, you actually go over a bridge, which is the cycle of rebirth. And you'll see as we walk through it, there are hands reaching out to you. And so that represents the desires and the suffering of people. There's a line here, so we're gonna get in line. All right, so we made it in, and it's pretty chaotic to get in because there are so many people telling people not to take photos, not to stop before they get in. Everybody's doing it anyway. We did not do it, but we did shoot video walking through, but we tried to keep going. As you get closer to the temple, it's actually so beautiful and overwhelming as you're almost surrounded by all of this light and white, and then the mirrors, and you get closer.
The sun is very strong, that's why I have my eyes is like this now. That's why don't get it
glasses
funny.
On your head, but yeah, squinting here. But it's nice because it is November, it is high season. It's not too hot though, which is pretty good, but still that sun is strong. We're gonna head into the chapel. The chapel, you cannot take any video or photos. You do need to take off your shoes, but we want to see more of this detail. Sorry, we cannot share it with you.
We will start with this.
Yeah. So inside was so cool. When you first come in, you see a lot of traditional Buddhist symbolism and paintings, and you certainly see Buddha there. But then when you turn around the corner, there's artwork that has contemporary pop. So you see Sailor Moon, The Matrix, Freddy Krueger, Michael Jackson. You see an old Nokia phone. So it's like this mix of old and new, and I love this kind of interpretation of modern Buddhism. This place is really cool. I can see why it's like the most popular place, but this surprised us. You're not allowed to film inside, so this really surprised us. Totally worth it. I love this place.
Right.
So much to see. What was your favorite thing?
I like the green landscape or everything about that, as long as they have plant.
Yeah, the plants are nice.
It's calming, it's fresh, and also looks clean. Yeah, like this one.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I got a tip that there is a new local trend to have goat milk in coffee, or goat milk coffee. And that was a new thing in Chiang Rai that was becoming more and more popular. And so I looked, and the spot that people recommended was only 20 minutes from the White Temple. So we drove out here. The highway ride was not that remarkable, but then when we got here, we thought, wow. But we didn't see any goat farms. We saw a lot of sheep. And then as we were driving up here, we realized this is a sheep farm. So it could be a mistranslation, but we are at a place that looks like a cafe. So we're just gonna see what happens here. What are those things?
You can write down your name.
Oh, people write their name on them and like leave a message? This one is nice. I love you, how sweet, in Thai. Okay, so this place has been around for a while. I don't know what it is, but look, you can see people from all over have been here leaving these little messages. Let's find out. There were way too many things I wanted to order. Like, the menu looked so good. And so I went to the servers, asked them for help. With Google Translate, I asked them what was available in the menu that you could not get in Chiang Mai, like what were distinctly Chiang Rai dishes. And the reason I wanted that was because Chiang Rai has this unique ethnic makeup. You've got local Thai, you also have Chinese, not surprising, Burmese from Myanmar, you have some people from India. Over 10% of the people here are from hill tribes, and then you have the Thai Yai people, also known as the Shan people. We had their food in Pai, we also had it in Chiang Mai. These people originally were from the Yunnan province in China, and I think in the late 19th century, because of persecution, they were primarily Muslim. They moved down to Myanmar and then up to northern Thailand. So you see a lot of dishes like Khao Soi, which are originally Shan food or Thai Yai. Anyway, so Alan got the Yunnan fried rice, his favorite dish, nasi goreng, and we knew that it would not have pork in it, but we double checked, mai mu ka, and she said, yes, of course, it doesn't have pork in it. And then I got something way too big, I'm sure. It's called the set, and it looks like it's a plate with a bunch of different things on it that is kind of like a unique Chiang Rai dish. More food that I planned to get, but hey, you're only in Chiang Rai once until you come back again. I also got the honey lemon coffee, which was highly recommended on Google, but I don't see any references for goat or sheep milk. That's okay, this actually looks really good. And then Alan over there, it was like a passion pineapple soda. What did they call that? Something, it sounded really delicious. I almost didn't want to get coffee, but they are known for great coffee here too. That's a good recommendation. All right, so as you can see, this right here it's a lot of food. It's really a lot of food. This is $195, but they really do give you a lot. And so on here, what we have, two things that Alan can't eat. They've got roast pork and then they've got a roast pork soup. But then everything else, I just looked up with Google Translate Lens. Basically, there are two different types of chili sambal, and we've got these like pockets of rice, and then we've got some, they call them Lanna vegetables, but I think it's basically just lettuce and herbs and some vegetables. So it's not too bad, not too heavy. Let me put it down without, I don't want to spill all this pork juice onto the chili. You go ahead and try your...
Fried rice. I mean, they make fried rice from red rice.
Oh yeah, it does look like...
As you can see, this is fried rice, but what I like in here is they make fried rice from red rice.
Yeah.
So it's more healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Try. It's good.
Good.
I like that. Yeah.
All right, finally, time to dig in. I want to get in on this pork because it looks so good. It's like crispy on the outside, so nice and fatty on the inside. I think this is the rice, and I hope it's like Alan's where it's the, seems, oh, it is. It's like a red rice. All right, this rice looks fantastic. I have to say, you know, as a Westerner, you kind of think like rice is rice is rice. But Alan always comments where we go, who has good rice. And in northern Thailand, you love the rice. Yeah, he loves the rice. And so I have also noticed I start to pay more attention to the rice. And in Chiang Mai specifically, I noticed the rice was actually tastier. For someone who doesn't like rice, I found myself eating more and more rice. This looks fantastic because they use the red rice. And I know I'm supposed to use a utensil, but I'm just gonna... I don't know what they do, but it does taste different. I don't know if it's the rice. Also, Alan's digging in on that sambal, but I need to try the sambal.
Chili is a must for me.
Yeah, chili is a must for him. Chili is a maybe.
When I eat rice, there is have chili there.
Yeah. Alan ate all of his fried rice, and now, thankfully, he's also attacking some of this dish with me, and it's basically just rice and chili, and he's very happy.
It's a perfect
Yeah.
combination.
You'll never hear me say that, but let me get into this. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to try to put it in, I don't know if they do it like this, like in Vietnam, but I'm gonna put a little bit of pork, a little bit of rice, just a little bit, no, maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna get a little bit of this. The peanut sambal you said is less spicy, so I'm gonna get a little bit of that. And then cucumber to cool it all down. And let's see what happens here. They're really good. With the rice and cucumber, spicy but not too spicy. Alan is gonna eat all of this chili. So I read Google reviews of this place after we arrived, and some people complained that there was not enough Western food here. There is no Western food here. I think they might have some kind of mashed potato dish. But when you're coming here, this amazing view, like have a food experience where there's just a bunch of stuff you've never tried before and see if you like it. It doesn't always have to be fish and chips, hamburgers, pizza, nuggets. Like we went out on a limb, I ordered this big set, and you know what? I love it. I also love that he can help me with it. All right, we are here just before sunset. Wow, the sun really sets quickly when you're in the north, and we're at the Blue Temple. Now, just to give you a few facts, the name of this temple translates to Temple of the Dancing Tiger, and that's because legend says that at one point here, that there were tigers that would leap across the nearby river. This was built in 2006, and the artist was actually inspired. He was a follower of the White Temple. His mentor built the White Temple. So he built this in 2006 on land that was actually once former temple that was abandoned for a very long time. And so it has, I think, the same feeling, inspiration as White Temple, but you can see with the blue, the gold, and then just all of this mythical design, it's definitely its own thing. Have a look. The nice thing also about this temple is it's actually totally free to get in. All right, so I have to say, coming here at sunset was not at the top of my list, but it ended up being again in Chiang Rai, like this just serendipity, I guess, because it's so beautiful here. The sun came down, it was so golden, shining right in. The detail here is so beautiful. It's not as hot and there aren't as many crowds, which is actually really nice. If you want to get a picture, nobody's in it, you can come here at 5 p.m. and you'll get it. All right, sunset's here. So this ends our day in Chiang Rai. It was fantastic. It was surprising. What was your favorite part?
The few cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part was actually at the White Temple. The part we couldn't show you was inside the temple. They had all of this contemporary pop art that I just didn't expect to see. And I thought it was just like a cool interpretation of modern Buddhism in very traditional Buddhism. So that was great. And then also this, I think at sunset was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
So,
it's a good sunset.
Yeah. Tomorrow, we're actually shooting a video for Alan's channel, and that is on Motor Rounds. We're driving to the Golden Triangle, which is the border of Myanmar, Laos, and Thailand. It should be pretty cool. Also a little bit notorious. So, well, hopefully not for us. Hopefully it'll be safe and just beautiful to show you.